Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Kabir Hanafi, and today I would like to present the asset and funds management during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, what is asset and fund management? Asset and fund management is managing clients' investments and providing them with strategies and expertise that will allow them to achieve their goals and secure their financial future. The COVID-19 poses several difficulties to asset managers, pension funds, and sovereign wealth funds, as well as diverse asset classes such as private equity, hedge funds, real estate, and infrastructure. As a result, the exponential spread of COVID-19 was a significant surprise, leading to a global financial market crash. Financial market reacted to the pandemic by crashing and becoming very volatile, as well as widening credit spreads. After being ground to a standstill by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Europe's economy is slowly recovering. The economic damage is substantial, and the recovery path is still filled with uncertainties. Banks require sufficient capital not just to deal with loan losses caused by the deep recessions, but it also need to aid recovery. A well-capitalized banking sector is critical for a rapid economic recovery from the COVID-19 crisis. Inadequately capitalized banks slow economic recovery from the recessions, primarily because under the capitalizations reduce loan availability, resulting in a considerably slower recovery of debt finance growth. The COVID-19 outbreak has crippled global economies by causing both demand and supply shocks, and many financial markets have fallen by much to 20% from their one-year heights. Given that overall corporate and consumer debt borrowing is at an all-time high in the United States and Europe, a declining operational environment might result in a very high default rate. As a result, many central banks are continually intervening to provide participants with breathing room. Besides that, it makes a difficult moment for investors. According to the Andrea Agostini, the potential of significant market turbulence lasting months and projections of a decline is rising. According to him, regulators around Europe are demanding information from asset managers on their capacity to meet investor redemptions. These regulatory measures occur as a result of investors fleeing investment funds as a result of a market volatility. COVID-19 also puts a strain on public finances by driving treasury instruments to depreciate. To measure the progressive impact, they divided the pandemic's development into three stages, which are Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. The Phase 1 marked the period when the illness was mainly confined within China, which from the 1st January to 30th January. The Phase 2 reflects the COVID-19's worldwide expansions, and the Stage 3 in which the infection increased exponentially, mostly over Europe. In order to recover businesses throughout Europe, they began their analysis by examining the comparative risk adjustment funds of their sample funds. They compare the funds across several subcategories using risk-adjusted performance metrics. When compared to other types of funds, social entrepreneurs helped the funds outperform, and this held true even when the spread deteriorated in Phase 2 and Phase 3. Other than that, the return-based style analysis is useful for determining the sensitivity of returns to various asset classes, investment strategies, sectors, and geographic concentrations. They utilize size by big, medium, and small, strategies growth, value, and momentum, and 5 sector and 15 European country-specific benchmarks applicable to each fund category to evaluate the investing styles. They only look into country-specific types of treasury and real estate funds. To summarize, the world is presently facing a time of a massive global imbalances fueled by unforeseen and unavoidable ramifications for families and companies. This situation has definitely resulted in a change of focus from narrow economic interest to the health, safety, and well-being of the public. The widespread of the new coronavirus has a significant influence on the financial system, posing significant difficulties to the market players and regulators. The crisis will compel executives to cut back on worldwide activities or double down and expand them. Managers can employ several kinds of mergers and acquisitions to achieve development, including as internal business unit integration, bolt-on capabilities deals, and enterprise-wide merger and acquisitions. That's all from me. Thank you.